Hi, you probably already know I'm Ali Campbell. You are joining me here in my home office here in Scotland. Beside me is someone who I hope you are going to get to know very well. He's just flown in today, all the way from sunny Spain, but we'll overlook that. I can still get on with him despite the fact he basks in sunshine while I'm freezing over here. Beside me is one of my coaches, one of my apprentices, Mark Austin. Now, I've known Mark for a little while, and do you know what? I have been consistently impressed by two things. By his integrity, first and foremost, and by his work output. Like this guy can create content, create ideas, can come up, but good stuff. Not just words for the sake of words, but real quality, impactful tools and techniques that will really help you. So Mark and I are here today just to have a chat about some of that, and then right at the end, we're going to let you in on something just a little bit special. So Mark, welcome to Scotland.
Thank you for that introduction. I really appreciate it. That's a really great introduction, but more thankful for you putting the heating on. Because he's got over his Scottishness today, and he's actually got two heaters on, I believe.
We're only for the time we're recording. We're counting the electricity bill as we go on. Mark turned up in Scotland with no jacket. I'd say the first thing you have to do is go shopping.
As Ali says, I'm very good at production and getting to creativity and things like that, but remembering jackets, I'm not so good at. Remembering stuff.
So Mark, we're here to have a little bit of chat about this thing called
Project U.
Project U. I thought it was a cracking name. Project U. Sitting at home watching this, wanting to change their life, right? Yeah,
this is about making you the best project of your next 12 months, making you have the best year ever, because we've all got projects and things we want to work on. You've got lots of projects we've discussing that today. But ourselves are our most important project. We know.
That's such a cool idea.
Yeah, we know that, but it's probably on our list of projects, maybe the one that gets the least attention. So I wanted to do something that focused on you, so you could have some time for yourself and create what you want to do in your life. And that was really important.
I think that's so cool because a lot of the time we, as Mark said, we neglect ourselves in the interest of getting stuff done. And that's the trade-off a lot of the time. It's like, one of the things I ask all my clients is, how can we do this without you having to suffer?
Yes, exactly.
Right? Exactly. The idea that you can have the things you want without it costing you.
Yes. It doesn't have to be you don't have to pay off somewhere else to get that, to have the life that you want, and to be the person you want. And actually, that's going to enhance everyone else around you anyway. So there's not a either-or situation.
Exactly.
Which most people think that there may well be.
Because one of the most ridiculous things that most people do it, and I think it's utterly ridiculous, is we use pain as a driver, or something. So we're gonna beat the crap out of ourselves to get stuff done, so that when we get it done, we can be happy.
That's great.
That's mental, right? And yet, how many times do we do that? And so what I love about this approach from Mark is it strips it all the way back and says, you know what? This is about getting stuff done, properly getting stuff done in your life, from a position of you being important.
Yeah. Being you.
You being the central project.
Yes, absolutely.
Out of which everything else emanates.
Yes.
That's what I love.
Because there's too much going on in society, and even our closest friends and family all meant from positive intent, telling us you can't have that dream, you can't do that, we're not that type of person, and there's all those constraints. But the most important person you can be is you, and from speaking with you and working with clients myself, that's a lot of the things we work on, is allowing that authentic person who's screaming to get out and just be the person they are, to do the things that they want to do, but feels that they can't. And Project U is about getting past that. Now we obviously do that already with one-on-one with our clients, but one of the problems that we both face and we've talked about is there's only so many hours in our day. There's only so many people we can help, so I wanted to reach out and help as many people as possible. And not everyone's got maybe the time or the investment they can in one-on-one coaching. Obviously, it can cost money, it's an investment in that. So I wanted to do something that made it accessible to everyone, that people could work around their schedules and also was achievable for everyone to get into. So Project U is actually going to be delivered online, but also with some live interaction, so some live coaching as well.
So how does it actually work? If I want to make me the central project in my life this year, I want to make 2016 my best year yet. I'm going to go online because I can do that around my workload, just family and everything else. What do I get?
Yeah, let me run you through exactly what Project You is. Because it's important that it's not just you on your own, because you need some coaching. So there's going to be a mixture of, it's a hybrid between you being able to watch some videos and do that on your own, and also get direct access to me.
Okay.
So that's how it's going to work. So we're going to cover 6 major areas, really. So the first week, you can come in, there'll be a members area, so all easy, just get a username and password, you'll log in.
All right.
We're going to do some foundation training, we're going to give you some videos, we're going to talk about what we're going to be covering in 6 weeks.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just a little survey, so find out a little bit about you, and we can tailor the content around your needs.
Oh wow, oh that's good.
So it's not just me sitting here thinking, this is what you need to know. It's let's find out what roadblocks you've got,
really
and
cool.
I'll create content based around that.
That's really cool.
It's as good as you can get one-on-one coaching without you having to leave your home.
I'm
so you
loving
can do
that.
something.
All right, I'm loving that.
So we'll get next when we start, then the real work begins. In week 1, we're going to deal with clarity, mindset, and psychology, which is
right.
I hear a lot. I'm sure you hear. So I just don't really know what I want to do. I can't get quite clear on that. So we're going to really get that out of the way.
Okay.
Straight away
Clarity,
from the start.
mindset, psychology.
Yeah, so we know what we want to do. Then at the end of that week, and at the end of every week, we'll have a live session where you can come on after watching the modules, having gone through the videos. You can come online with me. You can ask me your questions, deal with your roadblocks, and I'll stay on for as long as it takes till we get through it.
That's really generous of you. That's really.
I'm going to do that every week. Second week,
Every week. All right.
we're going to do into purpose. It's the other thing I hear a lot. Either there's two camps. Either people don't know what they want to do with their life, or they know what they want to do with their life but don't feel they can.
Yes.
So we're going to get rid of that. We've got the clarity now. We know what. Now we're going to find the purpose, the why. Why is it's going to get you out of bed in the morning to
And
work?
we're looking at this 2 weeks, right? We've got clarity, we've got purpose, and we're only 2 weeks in. We've got how many weeks to go? 4?
6.
We've 6 weeks in
6 weeks in total.
Right, okay, what's up week 3?
Creativity and lifestyle design, which is my favourite topic. You know, it's really important to me because people think they're not creative, but you know more than anyone. Even just the fact you can think and dream and have things, that means you're creative.
Well, even though we can make our problems up means you're creative.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, if you're really good at making shit up,
You're going to love this module.
it's like we create a lot of our problems. We go inside our head, we do a bunch of thinking, we feel all the feelings that go with it, we act as if it's true. 9 times out of 10 it's not. You're creative, so
Yeah.
you're sitting there going, oh my god, it's not for the likes of me, I'm not creative. Yes you are.
So how about we take that and turn that towards good use?
Yeah.
Creativity. So you can actually design the life that you want.
Amazing.
Because there are no limits. There are only the limits that we've set ourselves, and we're going to get burst past that by week 3.
Fantastic.
Then in the next week, and don't forget we obviously have the live calls every week so you can ask your questions.
Yeah.
In week 4, so now we know what you want to do,
Yeah.
we know why you want to do it,
Yeah.
and we've designed it.
Got it.
And we've got that creativity going. But we need to take action. Without action,
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we might as well do something now we've decided on that. So in the 4th week, we're going to go through productivity and action taking. I'm going to give you tools and things that you can use to clear out the distractions in life. We're all busy, we've all got lots of things happening, so it's very important that we can, now we've got the clarity, that we can really hone in and get things done quicker. So I'm going to help you save time and get things done quicker.
We're up to week 4.
We're in week 4.
Right, good.
And then in week 5, now we've got all that, we need the energy to get us through. Yeah, we're covering a lot here in 6 weeks.
Thinking that.
Yeah, but this is how good it is to get
This
things
is
going.
really cool stuff.
So in week 5, we're going to deal with physiology and energy, just giving you the energy, increasing your well-being in yourself, looking after yourself. You need to look after yourself if you're going to achieve all these great things now that you've designed and that you want in your life.
Yeah.
And in the final week, this is where a lot of what Ali's helped me with and taught me with and worked on me with going to come in, which is the principles behind really what's really going on.
Okay, so like going deeper.
We're going deeper. Now you've got the motivation, now you've got the momentum, now you're moving. It's time to have a conversation about what's the next level, because there's always another level, isn't there? There's always another level.
That's lovely, that's really cool.
But it's a nice wrap up.
That is
it comes,
really
it comes in. But we're not doing it.
No.
No. So we've done the 6 weeks, but this is about having the best year. So there's going to be another 12 months on the back of this, which is only something I'm throwing in just for Ali's people here at the moment.
Oh wow, oh, that's really cool.
It wasn't going to finish, that was it. 6 weeks would be great because now you've got your life going, but for the whole 12 months after that, I'm still going to be here with you. So I'm going to deliver new training to you once a month, every month
Once
for
a month.
year.
Okay, that's like a video or something? Or
Yeah, we're just video training. It's the same as the 6 modules, which will build on everything you've learned, just to keep everything on track. Again, based on your feedback. You can tell me what you need, I'll deliver it.
Alright.
And also, we're going to get on a call again once a month, every month for a whole year. So you've got
That's
the roadblock.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm able to do something different.
So it's like 6 weeks of really like sorting your stuff out, getting clear, getting purpose, getting clarity, getting going, building your energy, know what you want, going at it, and then like 12 months of support, effectively, of keeping you on the straight and narrow. You're straight and narrow, not like what Mark might
what
believe you should be doing, not what I believe you should do, but your project, making you central to your life, delivering abundance and happiness and a place that's right for you, and you're going to be in the corner.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna
say 3 months down the road, you've got an idea. You just can't really see how to put that or the
Alright,
you can't get the clarity.
This is better than I thought it was.
So you get on with me. We'll talk it through.
Alright,
We'll find that
so the next question in my head is: this is going to be expensive, right? This is going to cost a lot of money.
Not as much as you think. And
I'm Scottish.
Oh, I don't know how much do you think? Well, the usual price. We're going to the price is £495, which is not much for 6 weeks.
Wow, I think that's awesome.
For 6 weeks training,
I know,
6 weeks of direct access to me, and then a year ongoing from that. So you've got a coach for that.
Coach for a year, effectively, for £500.
Yeah. But because Ali's been integral in my life, and he's I really respect what he does and what he's trying to do with people, and how much he's trying to help you. I want to do something along those lines too. He's been a great help to me, and I want to be a great help. So not only am I throwing in that, but I'm going to put the year coaching on the back of it. I'm going to give everyone of Ali who's watching this video and who goes to the page that you can access by just clicking the button here, 50% discount on that as well.
Wow, so £250. Yeah. £250, guys.
Actually, is that, now I'm feeling Scottish, is that enough?
Said it now. We've locked in that deal, done, said it for
As I said it out loud, it sounded, it did sound too small,
6 weeks of coaching with Mark, and the way that you've heard, and then a year of ongoing support tailored to you, where that's as much as that's practical, obviously. I've also got an inkling that I'm getting roped in here somewhere.
Oh yeah.
See, so what's going to happen is on one of the calls, I think it's the last one, it's the going deeper, getting into the principles of things. I'm going to be joining Mark on that live call with you for, how long is that, about an hour or for about an hour, where you'll have the opportunity to work with Mark, obviously, and listen, and but also to work with me and to learn and to develop and to hear, my take on things. I've never done this before, guys. This is something that...
Luckily, I'm running the technology side of things.
Exactly.
So
this is something I've been very willingly talked into because it's for your benefit, and I have to say I'm really, really looking forward to it. There's going to be a link here that you can obviously click on to take action. This is, you've heard this a million times, I feel like I need to go into some kind of American voiceover man voice and say, this is a limited time offer.
That's good.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
But you can appreciate that there are limitations to how many people this can be offered.
Especially at this price.
At this price, it's just a no-brainer, as our American friends would say. So this is only going to be up for a few days. I think that's fair. I think you'll want to grab it now, and I think that's a completely fair thing. I think it's an incredibly generous thing.
Well, also because we're just launching Project You now, and I wanted to launch it with you first to your people because of saying how grateful I am to you. They're going to be getting actually the best program, because after this, the question and answer session won't be live. This is live. This is your chance and that year. So this really is.
Oh wow!
A super.
So you get a chance to grab like a real premium product. For half the price of what the normal product will be once Mark rolls this out into the future. So click on that link. Go take a look at the page that will be there. There'll be more information if you need that level of detail. But
there's also a button on that page. If you've got any questions, you want to reach out to me, just do that. Click that. It will send me an email straight. If you've got any questions, we can answer those for you.
Amazing. Do that. Don't get in touch with me because I know nothing about it, as you can probably tell. But I wholeheartedly support it. Mark, thank you for flying over from Spain. I can't understand why we didn't arrange to do this the other way around.
Yeah, we need to talk about this.
But clearly I have work to do. Thanks guys for watching.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you on that call in about 6 weeks' time, where we can take it a little bit deeper. Thanks very much.
Thank you.